Hi, Katya Woods Cup of Soul Show. I love this show.
Oh,
Talk about like I'm a fantasy head, but man, you have created some chaos. But it's good chaos. Just when you think you have it figured out, like where this is going, who's who in this plot, uh, it throws you for a curve. Was this done on purpose?
Yes. I don't think you can accidentally curveball the audience over and over again unless you set out to do it. The joy for us is that, you know, these are stories that had been built and honed over 30 years ago in the graphic novel. So really the test was both, could we take those original stories and put them on screens in ways that would delight new audiences who didn't know them and were ready to be surprised? And could we also build in surprises and twists that people who had read the graphic novels and knew what was coming would keep them watching and not knowing what we were going to do? So every now and then we would change things around just for them.
I also love the biblical references that not necessarily religious, but I love the how you toyed with religion and some of the hypocrisy and used it in a very fun and smart way. Do you think that people will pick up on that, or was that also in the graphic novel that translated to this?
I think the joy is that you put I mean, when I was writing Sandman the comics, I put everything into the comics. I was never sure if we were going to be there a year from now. So I was going to put everything I had down on that page, which means that when we come to adapt it, there's so much there to choose from. It's sort of all there. And sometimes we leave things out. But mostly it's there ready and waiting for us.
mm-hmm.
And Allan, you know, the women in this show are just, I love it. They get to play everything. So how much fun was that? Because we don't see that on television very often, where women get to be three-dimensional. They get to be evil, like deliciously evil, and not apologize for that. So how much fun was writing that?
It was a blast. I mean, I'm spoiled because I've been working with Shonda Rhimes for the last 15 years. So I come at it with, you know, it is a privilege to be able to write strong women. And the Sandman is full of them and has been since 1988 when Neil started. So, and we, you know, our room was incredibly diverse, and we had a lot of powerful women on that staff. And we were always talking about ways to, for example, make Rose's journey, give her more agency. What is her backstory? What are her hopes and dreams? Why hasn't she figured out that she's the vortex? And Neil has been incredibly supportive. You know, from Ethel Cripps, who plays a minor role in the book, we were able to expand Ethel's role, you know, making her incredibly powerful and complex as well. Neil was there at every turn saying, yes, absolutely, encouraging us to dig into these characters deeper and getting to know them, you know, on a cellular level. So it was a joy to be able to expand the women's roles in this show and to make it theirs as well. I mean, most of the time they're smarter than Morpheus is, and they're not shy about telling him. So it was also a source of a lot of humor for us too.
Thank you so much, guys, for a wonderful ride. Best of luck with the show.
Thank you.